My goddess has finally descended into my life, dude. I'm so fucking happy right now, dude. Hotaru has descended into my life, and I had a smile on my face from beginning to end of this episode because Dagashi Kashi is fucking amazing. And Hotaru's just straight goddess, dude. She's straight goddess level. I don't see anybody contesting her for best girl for me. Her eccentricity, you know, she's just so utterly ridiculous, batshit crazy and retarded sometimes, sexy as fuck, and the comedy surrounding her, plus Yo-san, fucking Coconut's dad, that comedy, when they first encounter each other, dude, and you see them take these ridiculous fighting stances, and you see this kind of imagined mech battle, they get in the mobile suits and whatnot. I was like, yo, these two, the wavelength they're on, because Yo is fucking goat as well, dude. Yo, like, I love every single character in Dagashi Kashi right now. Saya is amazing, you know, Coconut-kun, we're gonna call him Coconut instead of Kokonotsu, because it's fucking hilarious, but Kokonut-to, Saya's brother, but I do love Saya. She's amazing, and in and of herself, she's an incredible character, but she can't surpass Hotaru for me right now. What I am seeing, and I knew I would love her. She was my most anticipated, you know, sexy goddess candidate, best girl candidate for the season, just from taking a glance at her. Then I read the first couple chapters of the manga, and I was like, it's done. It's confirmed that Dagashi Kashi is gonna be amazing, and what Feel is doing with this adaptation is beautiful. It's sexy as fuck. But Ayana, what the voice actress Ayana is doing for, you know, Hotaru's character, and if you don't know, you know, Taketatsu Ayana has done in the past, I say some of my favorite roles for her is Azusa from K-On!, you know, Kirino from Oregairu, Ayumi from The World God Only Knows, Sachiko from Idolmaster, which is a good one, and, you know, more recently she was Kaide in Ass Class and everything like that. This is probably going to be one of my favorite roles from her from here on, because everything about Hotaru, dude, like, when she burst in there, the whole dynamic between her and Coconut, which, the only thing I will say is that I ship Coconut with Sai. Even though Hotaru and Coconut would be a great pairing, I want Hotaru all for myself, dude. And Saya, I'm utterly in love with just the back end. We'll get to that scene in a second, because when she snapped and started putting the sugars in the coffee, yo, I was done. But let me talk about Hotaru. Let me just fanboy over Hotaru for a second. Then I want to talk about the anime, and then we'll get to the final scenes and everything. First of all, everything Hotaru did since her appearance was so fucking adorable, ridiculous. It had me laughing. It had me just entranced by her, all the while looking at this sexy being that's just utterly incredible, dude. That chest, the character design, the attention to detail with the color palettes and everything, like classic Feel going in on that Oregairu level in terms of the art and animation with Dagashi Kashi. I really believe that. You know, it's not quite, the attention to detail is not quite as precise as it was with Oregairu, you know, body movements and, you know, certain expressions being really picked up within the face of certain characters. I think is doing a great job and is near that level, but it could get even better, right? And I trust Feel to get it, you know, on point. Aside from that, it very much maintains the aesthetic that they used with Oregairu, from the color palettes, you know, the way the hair looks and things of that nature, the character designs, the artwork. I'm feeling the way they're adapting it so well, dude. It's amazing. But let's just run back some primos. First of all, when she ate the spicy ass fries and whatnot, when she runs up to Coconut and he's thinking the whole while that she's gonna be like, yo, I'm in love with you, and she's just like, Pochi is amazing or some bullshit like that. I'm just like, oh my god, she's insane. The way she was drooling over Coconut's ideas and everything like that. When she tastes the fucking, oh my god, when she tastes the shit and she's like, Ottimo, I can see Freds, and Coconut's just like, it's supposed to be Italian. I'm just like, oh my fucking god, I love this girl, right? She's so fucking ridiculous, so eccentric and amazing. The way she you know, was relating to Saya and everything like that, how she reacted when To got to see her in the shower, the fucking lucky bastard, man. Just she's like, oh, nice to meet you, like, your fucking Saya's, your sister saved me and blah blah. I was like, oh my god, it's talking about how she saw an awe character on the stick and how it's forever lost, how she was regaling Saya with this grand Yusha tale of why she's there and everything like that, when realistically what it actually is utterly absurd, and this whole obsession with candy and everything like that, which the food elements to this and the way it goes with the candy and, you know, coffee, snacks, and everything of the like, definitely kind of give me a slight Soma vibe. And if we can see some Hotaru foodgasms, I'll be set for life. I'll straight up be set for life. We'll be good. But nonetheless, Hotaru is the best part of this episode for me, but not to say that she's the only thing that Dagashi Kashi is going for. Like I said, Sai is amazing, that scene, just her character design, everything about her, the fact that she's, Coconut's childhood friend, she clearly is in love with him. I am rooting for her, and I absolutely love this character. If Hotaru wasn't here just shining so brightly, I'd be entranced by Sai. No lie, but Hotaru is here, and I can't get over it. It's just too real for me. But the comedy throughout the episode, from the very beginning, when you find out that Coconut, is an aspiring mangaka, he doesn't want to take over, the shop and everything like that. And, take over for his father. And the way his father was clowning him after he snuck out his manuscript and whatnot, I was like, oh my goodness. From that moment, after seeing, the aesthetic that Feel had established and seeing that comedy, I was like, I'm hooked. This is going to be amazing. The music was on point. The opening was so fucking catchy. I'm just fanboying over the series right now because this is one of my favorite first episodes of winter season so far. Like, straight up, probably going to be one of my favorite series of winter season, just hands down. The comedy is on point. We got a little bit of fan service. We got that Hotaru greatness. The characters are all so, well done. I love their designs. I love the voice acting, especially fucking Yoto-san, man. I'm telling you, Fujiwara Keiji in this role is the perfect choice. I think he's really drawing off of that his most recent role as Haru to kind of get this weird, because the way he was relating to Hotaru, dude, like, one minute he's all serious and like some sort of grand Yakuza head or some shit like that. The next minute you see him fangirling in the corner over snacks and shit like that with Hotaru and everything. He's like, and she's like, oh, you like something? Like, oh, tell me more and everything. I was like, yo, Fujiwara-san, what are you doing right now? What the fuck are you doing? It was absolutely hilarious. So, first episode of Dagashi Kashi, my first impressions, I loved every minute of it. I think that animation quality-wise and art style-wise, Feel could even be more detailed. I love Feel. I love what they're doing here. And coming off of Oregairu, this is a perfect follow-up. It truly is. I can't wait to see more Hotaru greatness. Can't wait to see how the character dynamics go and everything like that. See how Saya's character grows and everything like that. To get more insight into Coconut, which I really like Coconut, but definitely took a backseat. I mean, he's a very standard protagonist, but the way his personality is set up and the way he genuinely cares for people, it kind of meshes well with all the characters and the dynamic that we have set up, which is kind of cliche, but at the same time, the comedy and everything about it is so eccentric and ridiculous that I love it. I absolutely love Dagashi Kashi. Cannot wait for next episode. You already know I'm going to continue reviewing it, and that's pretty much it for my first impressions. Let me know your thoughts on this first episode, and I'm out. Peace.